Good day, everyone. So now coming to 9.4, we're actually looking at applications of trigonometric ratios in real world context. Okay, so what do we actually mean by this? Okay, there are two kinds of angle that you need to know in this topic. So first, I would like you to visualize yourself as the observer that I highlight over here. Now, if there is an object at the top over here, okay, I think I'll use another highlighter. Okay, if there's an object that is above you over here, now as an observer, you have to look up along this line so that you can actually take a look at it. Now, when you are looking up at it, okay, we are actually looking at measuring the angle of elevation as what we are highlighting over here. Okay, now please take note that when you measure your angle of elevation, it is with reference to this horizontal line in between. All angle of elevation and depression must be measured along this horizontal line that we actually have over here. Okay, so as the observer, if you are now looking at an object that is downwards, that's why I highlight in green over here, what happens is you have to look downwards. So in this sense, when you're looking downwards, we measure your angle of depression with reference to this red horizontal line over here. Okay, so please take note that this angle of elevation and angle of depression must actually be measured with reference to the horizontal line. I can't emphasize this enough because this is something that's very important that you need to know at the start. Now, how do we further understand this? You can also understand this based on the scenario that is given in your notes over here. Imagine that there's actually a hunter that's actually walking around the woods and actually trying to hunt for animals. Now, and he has been walking for a very long time. So the moment he actually sees a monkey over here, when he sees a monkey at the top of a tree over here, okay, he is very elated, he's very happy, and as a result, we associate the word elated with the word elevation. Okay, so he's actually very elated to see the monkey, and as a result, when he looked up, we are looking at this angle of elevation. Okay, now on the other hand, if we are actually the monkey, when you see a hunter that is actually that has actually suddenly spotted you, what's your first reaction? Okay, you take it in a negative manner, or rather you will feel depressed because you know that you are going to be the target of the hunter. So as a result of actually being depressed, in terms of the monkey, he is now looking down at the hunter. So as a result, he is depressed. We are looking at angle of depression over here. Okay, so this is something that we hope actually gets clear to you all with regards to angle of elevation and angle of depression. So to simply put, if you are looking upwards, usually when you're feeling positive, you'll be looking up. So that's where we associate the idea of angle of elevation. And when you are actually looking downwards, which sometimes happen because you are not feeling too happy about something, okay, you're actually kind of a bit depressed, and in that sense, you are looking at angle of depression. Okay, so looking at such, we'll try our first example over here, example 9. Okay, we have find the angle of elevation of the top of a building 100 meter tall from a point 50 meter away from the building. So what happens is we actually have this particular building. Okay, now this building itself is 100 meters tall. Okay, and it is 50 meter away from a point. So this is actually our point that is 50 meter away. So you're supposed to find the angle of elevation. So to complete these two lines, actually what happens is you can draw a line to connect them together. Now take note, the building will have to be of what angle will the building actually be making with the ground? Okay, it will actually be 90 degrees. Okay, because if the building itself is not 90 degrees to the ground, there's a chance that it will not be as stable as it should be. So over here, the building itself is 90 degrees to the ground, and as a result, we now have our right angle triangle. So you are supposed to find the angle of elevation. So where is this angle of elevation that we are actually looking at? Okay, the angle of elevation is actually with regards to the horizontal. Remember, we are measuring with reference to the horizontal line. So the angle should be here. So when we want to find this angle, what I can do is I can let the angle of elevation be theta. So now remember in the 9.3 when we actually look at the sides, we need to identify the opposite and adjacent sides of the angle that we are calculating. So in this sense, 100 meters is actually opposite and 50 meters is actually adjacent to the angle. So as a result, O and A, we are using tangent. So tangent theta is actually equal to opposite over adjacent. So our theta will be equal to arctangent of 100 over 50. So the answer you get should be 63.434 degrees. And for your final answer, you should have 63.4 degrees round to 1 decimal place because it's a angle and the mode of accuracy has actually not been stated. So with that, we'll end off for today. Thank you.